milk on her. Peahens don't start laying until they're about 2 years old. They were coming up there. Good morning, y'all. Welcome back to the farm. I'm Amy. It is a wet and chilly spring morning. We're gonna go do some chores. A couple of days ago, I started Willow on a 3-day dual dewormer because she was looking a little thin and her FOMACHA score was not ideal and she hadn't been wormed in a little while, so I decided to go ahead and deworm her. And so that means that we're going to be off milk for a little while. There are like herbal ways of deworming, but I chose not to use those. I'm doing an ivermectin fenbendazole dewormer, and so yesterday was the 3rd day, which you can't drink the milk while you're doing that, and you can't drink the milk for 4 days afterwards. I'm going to give it 5 days just to be safe. So I'm looking just into a plastic pail. And then I'm not tying her legs either, because I tie her legs because once in a while she kicks or she'll put her foot in the bucket. And so that's why I tie it when I'm saving the milk, but at this point I don't really care because I'm not saving the milk. And yes, she has kicked it, and yes, she has put her foot in it, and yes, she has spilled it all over me one time. So I will continue to tie her legs, just, you know, to make sure that the good milk stays safe and clean. But at the moment, it's fine. Oh man, I just turned that off and you missed it. Ugh. You missed it. See the milk on her? That is why I tie her legs, just safe. Ah! Willow! See milk everywhere? You little butt. Let me finish. Once she finishes her feed, she's done. She's like, no, we're done. Ain't doing this no more. Oh man, sprayed my back. Oh. Y'all, one of these days I will have a milking room separate from where the goats are, and it will stay clean, and it will be a whole clean, nice room set up. But for now, this is what we do. Go ahead and open it. I'm going to address something real quick about Duchess, the peahen that disappeared. I had let them out, and within 24 hours of letting them out of this cage, she disappeared. Now, two things. First of all, it was questioned whether or not maybe she's sitting on a clutch of eggs out in the woods. Well, first of all, she wouldn't have had time to lay a clutch of eggs because she had only been out of this pen for 24 hours. And also, peahens don't start laying until they're about 2 years old. And these are right at a year old. So she still would have another year before she would be old enough to start laying eggs. So unfortunately, no. As much as I would have liked to think maybe she was out there setting eggs, unfortunately, no. That is not an option. Willow, Willow, why are you fussing? Come here. Come here. Come here. You want to tell anybody anything? You want to talk to them about some stuff? Yeah? Any words? Yeah? Okay. She said no. It's only some of it's for him. The rest of them dump in the chicken. Nope. No. Try to get it unlatched. Hang on. Thank you. There you go, big boy. This is not for you, it's for the chickens. It's not for you, it's for chickens. You videoing? I'm seeing the turkey babies. Come over to see me. So y'all see the one on the far left? That one's Sheriff Andy Taylor. Now, the other two, one of the other two, we had thought was a male. The turkey that is closest to Abraham, the rooster. But y'all, the more that they grow, the more I'm not sure. We're pretty sure we saw two of them strutting when they were babies and just one of them not. But, do you see the size difference in these ones? I don't know. I just don't know. The one in the middle is Thelma Lou, right, Abby? Yes. Nice he is. Yeah. Hi, babies. Hi, babies. Here. Look how wet it is. It rained so much yesterday, and these boys are an absolute mess. Look at y'all. Not as bad as you were last night though. Okay, so the boys get tied because they will go eat the goat feed. So Abby's gonna tie them or leash them. I'm gonna go leash the goats. Uh-oh. They all came over here.
There's a cat cam.
Get down that. The water. Get that man. I put this board down here. Stop eating their food. Ruby. I put this board down here for the goats to stand on because they don't like the water. Boys, you're supposed to be over here with Abby. So when it rains, we get puddles in the driveway, obviously. But see all these lines through it? It's because earthworms. Can you see it? The earthworm in the water there? They go to cross the driveway when it's wet. And they make all these lines. And then they try to get themselves down into it, but it's lime rock, so they can't. And then they end up just drowning. Toss it into the grass. Found another one?
Oops, don't fall down.
Okay, toss it in the grass. Now, a lot of times I'll come out here and I'll pick them all up and I'll put them in a bucket and I'll take them to the chickens. But just threw them in the grass today. I think Elmo. Yeah? Ditches are full of water. There's standing water everywhere. And this is why my chicken tractors out here are where they are, because they're sitting up on higher ground. So that's why they're all the way over here, so that they stay dry. Good morning. Good morning. Hungry babies? Yo, look at these crazy dogs. Laying in the ditch. Rex, don't you know that it's like 50 degrees out here? Rex. Okay, chores are done, and now I'm gonna go see how my garden fared in all this rain we had yesterday. I have a feeling it's not gonna be great. Also, for anyone wondering, the reason I garden in raised beds, the majority of the stuff, is because of this. Outside, inside, outside, inside. All right, we're gonna check out here where the corn and squash and stuff is. You'll see all this standing water still standing water. So these 2 rows here are my beans, not my beans, my peas, my purple whole peas. Can you see that they were coming up there? deep it is here in the middle. Okay, back here further is my corn, which it's coming up. You can see all these are corn, 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 corn. My germination rate out here is great. This area is drier, but down there where it's wetter is where I have my peanuts. Peanuts don't like to be super wet, so we'll see what happens there. So apparently this side is the worst of it over here. Okay. You can see where like it was full of water and then it just washed right through the row, went that way, and let's see, right here, this row, it washed right through it there. So this whole thing pretty much was covered in water last night. It has gone down a good bit, but you know, this is why it's so hard to garden here, y'all. Just one good storm and a lot of stuff will just drown. That's why I try to do things earlier than later. Partly, I hope you can hear me, I've got my hand here for the wind. Partly for the pests that come when it's hotter, but also partly because I try to get in as much harvest as I can before hurricane season, because in hurricane season, you get one good tropical storm and you wouldn't even be able to see this garden. What are you doing? You got the zoomies? Yeah, I was trying to catch him run. He was running around everything. Yesterday, I didn't mention this, y'all, but yesterday, it was this guy's birthday. Rex. Rex. He was 4 years old yesterday. And Ruby, too, wherever she went. 4 years old. Thanks for hanging out with me this morning, y'all. And until next time, keep on the sunny side.